What a gorgeous night. And is that
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Harris. Simmons is out there with George Hill. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Green in at the 4 spot. And for Atlanta, Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Young in at the point. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now, here is Young. Bogdanovich looking around. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Simmons. Nice move. Rebound, Atlanta.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Now here is Hill. Embiid wide open. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
It's Young on the wing. And he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Back to Simmons. Collins with some nice D.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. So it's Philadelphia now. After the basket by Atlanta. Here's Green, the kick out to Hill. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. Harris passes to Embiid. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Now, here is Young. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Young passes to Capella. Chalk up 2 there. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for George Hill. And Maxey's subbed in for Green. Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Here's Herter. Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Howard. Fernando. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Milton the pass to Howard. Back to Milton. Now, here's Howard. Defense right on him. And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And there's the pass to Herter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Maxey passes to Milton. Dishes to Howard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easily.
Williams looking over the floor. In the corner, Herter with it. Williams passes to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 4 on the wing, Williams. That shot misses. Excellent D from Howard. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Maxey. Not a lot of room.
And Howard living at the line, all about knocking him down.
The 76ers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one. That one drops. He ties it up. The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Gallinari outside. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's showing his all-around game. Gallinari doesn't get to the rim that much, but has the size to do damage once he's there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that...
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Simmons. Green out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Harris. And it's Hill in at the 2. Now, here is Hill. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Embiid. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Green against Young. Kicks it out to Collins. From the arc. 6 to shoot. Young picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. He'll give it up. Simmons with it. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. He kicks it to Embiid. Second chance shot. Here's Harris. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta leading by 4. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Embiid finds Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Collins.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
So both teams making some changes here. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
It's stolen by Milton. And here they come. Moving it up. And the shot goes down. Simmons got 7 points in the game.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Williams against Curry. Yep, it counts. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojets.
Simmons dishes to Howard. Outside Curry. Outside for Simmons. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. And Herter gets it to go.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Passes to Simmons. Here's Korkmaz. Molinari brings the double team. Simmons passes to Maxey. Drills the baseline jumper.
I love how Simmons sets the floor. So good at spotting his teammates for high percentage shots.
Kicks it to Hunter. And it's blocked by Simmons. "19 seconds left in the first half. Howard, good.
And Howard, always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Okongwu with the elbow. No good with the elbow jumper. It could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Collins. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Snell in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. A nice shot by Harris.
Nice bucket, the polished inside game, something Harris relies on.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Snell. He feeds it to Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Young passes to Capella, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young inside. He's against Green. The 76ers trail. Simmons inside the line. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Simmons got 11 points.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. At the elbow, Collins. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it. And guys, it's going to take something very good from the D to stop him from that range. And that was not going to get it done.
Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skill, he seizes it.
And Young kicks to Collins. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Hill. And it's Shake Milton in for Ben Simmons. Williams with the steal. Here's Fernando. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
No good on the free throw. Maxey's checked in for Tobias Harris. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Thybulle. Here's Milton. The 76ers with another miss. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Herter. And he lays it straight in. He has 6.
Physical D right there, but Herter's mentally tough. Never lost focus.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Korkmaz checked in for Green. Maxey passes to Embiid. Another shot. Here's Korkmaz. Thybulle trying to get open. Korkmaz, no good. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Okongwu. Can't connect from short range. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Good on the shot. Herter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Now the pass to Thybulle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Atlanta's shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. And Williams, here we go. Here's Okongwu. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night for the lead. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Embiid's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Herter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Maxey.
Off the bounce, Kevin Herter is one of those guys who can surprise you with the speed.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Cowens comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. Young is subbed in for Williams. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Harris dishes to Hill. Back to Harris. Pass to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And yes, it's good.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming back in just a moment. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, they've got Curry. Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Hill, and it's Howard in at the pivot, manning the middle. Young with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And the layup's good off the glass.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
The 76ers leading. Outside Hill. In the corner, it's Harris. Bogdanovich against Hill. Back to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons comes in for Curry. Young against Simmons. And Embiid with the block. And they'll keep possession. Embiid comes with a double team. It's stolen by Hill. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons passes to Harris. Outside for Simmons. Passes it to Green. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And here we go. Here's Young. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making some changes. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. Williams comes in for Bogan Bogdanovich. And it's done in for Trae Young. And the shot goes in. And the 76ers lead by 1.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Dunn dishes to Collins. On the wing, Williams. Back to Collins. Here's Capella. On the money with the open jumper.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Pass to Green. Outside, Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Back to Simmons. There's the dish to Embiid. It counts. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Hill. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He said he just wants them.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bogdanovich comes in for Lou Williams. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn. The drive by Simmons. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Here's Young, and the rejection by Embiid. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Outside for Simmons. Embiid against Capella. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound, Embiid. He goes up again, outside for Simmons. Over Collins. Simmons can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's good. And it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Young passes to Capella. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. No good from outside. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. Bogdanovich wide open. From outside, off the mark. Here's Harris. So Philadelphia wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to. That's a look at our setting tonight. The pick. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Clint Capella. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Young in at point guard. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot.
And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Holiday with the 3. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here is Young. He kicks it to Capella. And Young with the basket on the assist from Capella.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Stolen by Middleton. Young against Holiday. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard. And a great feel for when guys are open.
Now, here's Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Lopez with the block.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Inside, here's Young. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Here's Lopez. Following the basket by Trae Young. Here's Middleton.
Well, look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Back to Herter. Shot from the top of the key. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
1:07 left in the first quarter. Pass to Tucker. Takes the 3. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Here is Forbes. Portis, the pass to Tucker. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. And there it is for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Herter passes to Hunter. Back to Herter. The Hawks working the ball around. In the corner, it's Hunter. Pass to Herter. Okongwu. It's good on the putback. Milwaukee leading by 4. Pass to Middleton. Portis with it. Over Okongwu. Portis can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee on top, up by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. PJ Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Nwora in at the 3 spot. Just 4 to shoot. The high post shot. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we could start to chisel out the 6th men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Nwora can't get it to go. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 6-point game.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
The Bucks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Teague, the pass to Portis. Rebound, Atlanta.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
From 20 feet out. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Nwora, the pass to Teague. Portis kicks to Connaughton. The dish to Tucker. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Connaughton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got his first points of the game.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Teague against Dunn. It's blocked. Williams dishes to Gallinari. Williams passes to Hunter. Okongwu with it. Picked up by Portis. Hunter no good.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
The pass to Nwora. This one for 3. No good. Shot missing. And Atlanta will come the other way. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Gallinari.
When you have a guy like Gallinari run the court and you're expecting him to pull up for the 3, he can also fast break and get the layup.
Here's Teague, and it's denied. Gallinari outside. Here's Williams, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A platoon. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
The D had no chance, and Chris Middleton on the rise.
Young passes to Snell. Outside Collins. Back to Snell. The Hawks working the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Capella trying to free himself up, and it's in there.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. The drive by Giannis. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Young looking around. Now the feed to Collins. Over Giannis. Shot is good off the back rim and in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
So that'll... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and Shaq, you bestowed your Superman nickname on Giannis. That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
On the court for Atlanta, Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Collins in at the 4. Offensive rebound, and Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Collins has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. Now, Antetokounmpo, 10 points for him. Knocked away. Young with the steal. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Great hands by Trae Young, and his passing abilities sparked the fast break.
The Bucks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks leading by 4. Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And he makes that one.
He just gets this offense going. Young operating in the mid-range this time.
Young's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Can they get it? And it's good on the way up. Holiday's got his first 2 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Capella, the pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Young. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 4. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Count it, good.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
And here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Again, Young missing. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end. Smart for Holiday to get that shot off even after the hack from the defense.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Gallinari in the corner. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Hunter. The outside leaner. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
Here's Connaughton. Buries it down low. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Molinari with it. Picked up by Portis. Nailed from three-point land. Huerter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Holiday with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You can see the determination from Holiday on that attack, expecting contact there, and got it.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Atlanta's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Huerter. Feeds it to Okongwu. Outside Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Gallinari finds Williams. Clock at 2.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gallinari.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Dunn, he's checked in for Lou Williams.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. Down low. Okongwu kicks to Dunn. 14 feet away. The Hawks again can't hit. Misses the shot. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Milwaukee on top as they end. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Bucks leading by 3. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's DiVincenzo. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Bryn Forbes. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Chris Dunn. Passes it to Connaughton. Giannis outside. And Giannis throws it down.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Young, good.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here comes the break. Here's Herter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The Hawks trailing, pushing it up to take the lead. Drills it from outside.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Giannis up top. 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Lopez. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Snell's checked in. Back to Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And good. He nails it. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
And Bogdanovich doing a great job of separating from the screen.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And that one drops.
Now, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Young passes to Capella. Young outside. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. From 12 feet out. A nice shot by Young. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
And Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Collins. And that one's good by Giannis.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Young finds Bogdanovich. And here's Collins. Over Giannis. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
Holiday looking for an opening. Fires for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Lets it go. Rebounded by the Bucks. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Young. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Snell, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And to Kumbo.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now, here is Young. He feeds it to Collins. Over Giannis. Stolen by Middleton. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Giannis. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Young against Holiday. Young dishes to Collins. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Holiday is running. Got it!
Well, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the D.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And the last shot is going to be reviewed. Ruled originally a basket. We'll see if it gets overturned, which would end the game. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime, and we'll return shortly. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So the Bucks win the tip, and no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Atlanta, Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And the pass to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got the game tied up here for the Hawks. The Bucks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. There's the lob, and Kumbo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Pass to Snell. Back to Young. Over Holiday. The Hawks working the ball around. Out to the wing. Outside Collins. Clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. The rebound by Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The lead is 2. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bogdanovich banked in off the glass.
The poise of the young player Bogdanovich, that's huge.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the Hawks, Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. They get it back.
That's a crucial basket, and Huerter big time.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Throws it down as the official calls the... And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Hunter. The three won't fall. It falls.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. They had to scrape and claw to push. Welcome to Philadelphia, the birthplace. We are
Hey, Kevin.
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, we've got Green. Ben Simmons is out there with George Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Milton. Shot clock at 5 from the line. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Good work there as it goes. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stat to keep an eye on.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Hill left side. Now the dish to Embiid, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
We're about 1 minute into the first, and it goes down 2 points. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Now Lopez. Passes to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And Antetokounmpo off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Outside, Simmons. Milton in the corner. Back to Simmons. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. 4 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch and shoot player.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Now here's Middleton. And Simmons with the rebound. Milton with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Embiid.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. The Bucks also changing it up. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Mike Scott comes in for Seth Curry. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Basket counts.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Maxey. Out to Harris. Pass to Maxey. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Harris misses. The Bucks trail. The pass to Middleton. Now Lopez. He feeds it to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Forbes can't get it to go. The 76ers are gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Scott with the jam.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Howard. And the shot is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Howard. Passes it to Maxey. Harris outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Philadelphia making a change here. Eibel's checked in. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Teague surveying the D. A miss that time would have put him up.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Korkmaz no good, and the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Outside Teague. Good D by Embiid. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
8 seconds left here in the first quarter. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Here's Portis. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Philadelphia. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he would.
For me personally,
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. The finish rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Embiid trying to break loose. Good D by Holiday. Milwaukee leading by 3.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. You can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time and the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up off the glass. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee. Here's Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Embiid, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Hill against Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo with it. Simmons is there. Antetokounmpo. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Hill. Pass to Thybulle. He kicks to Embiid. Over Lopez. Another miss by Philadelphia.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. 4 on the clock. Back to DiVincenzo. Shoots over Curry. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The 76ers trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry finds Embiid. The shot will not fall.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
To stop the run, and Embiid throws it down.
Boy, it really puts pressure on the defense when Embiid makes an effort to run in transition like that.
Now here's Giannis. 7 points in the game. Had a hand on it. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Curry. Right side Hill. Embiid in the corner. Over Lopez. Embiid, no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Here's DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Hill with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kept alive. Goes up again. Outside for Simmons. And here's the break. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Hill dishes to Embiid, taken away by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
They throw drops for DiVincenzo. Here's Maxey. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good action during the period as it would. And that does it for our halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Simmons is out there with Hill. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Green. And it's Milton in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that door.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's Green. 5 to shoot. Simmons finds Green. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. If you go step in a time machine, What would you like and dislike about playing in this area at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
High post Lopez. Embiid's there. That one good for 2. And the Bucks lead by 12.
The big 7-footer rumbling into the lane.
Hill deciding where to go with it. In the corner, Simmons with it. It's back to Hill. And Simmons kicks to Green. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Milwaukee leading by 12. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
2 points. That one goes.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
In last season, just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Clark, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played on.
Now here's DiVincenzo after Ben Simmons' miss. On the wing, Holiday, defended by Milton. It's stolen by Green, and now it's Hill running. He can go all the way, and Hill throws it down.
Boy, Danny Green, really a savvy defender. Turned him over that time to start the break.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Kicks to Middleton. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Hill passes to Green. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Green kicks to Embiid. No good on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now Middleton, after the missed 3 from Joel Embiid, 6 to shoot. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 6 assists now in the game. The 76ers trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Teague up top. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Nora. Here's Connaughton. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Now, here's Portis. Here's Holiday. Sweet move, and the layup is good.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. Maxey passes to Harris. Right wing. And that one's good. Korkmaz has got his first basket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. The Bucks making a switch here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Middleton. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance.
His assist had tailed off in years past, but Lopez trying to be a little more of a facilitator.
And here's Maxey. Now Harris. There's the pass to Howard. 11 feet away. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Maxey. And another turnover here by Philadelphia. Bucks leading by 22. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Middleton against Green. It's stolen by Milton. Now the 76ers on the break. Lobbed up there for Embiid. That one, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The Bucks working the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Giannis throws it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And he gets it to go.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
The Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying
win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Here's Milton. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And it's Hill penetrating. Releases from 15. Milton's shot is good.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
Lopez, no luck. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Milton. The kick out to Hill. Tries again. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots. You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Lopez passes to Connaughton. Now here's DiVincenzo. From deep three-point range, misses. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Young. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, they've got Harris. Green is out there with Embiid. Then it's Curry. And it's Simmons in at the 2 spot. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Stolen by Collins. Here's Snell. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And so Green will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Pass to Green over Young. And Green with the basket on the assist from Simmons.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent and looking to get them going.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Jay. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Simmons slams it in.
This is where Simmons does the most damage. I mean, he's an electrifying, dynamic transition player who torches defense.
Now, here is Young. Shoots over Curry. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Outside for Simmons. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. And here is Capella. Looking for Young. He gets it there. And Embiid with the block.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
And Curry, here we go. Green finds Curry. Popped up there for Embiid. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence.
Oh, what a beautiful point.
What intensity. Did you see that? Great. The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Young's shot is off.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Back to Simmons. They kick it out to Green. Again, Philadelphia.
Oh, great ball movement there.
59 seconds left to play here in the first. Young against Curry. Collins passes it to Young. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Curry looking around. Pass to Simmons. He kicks it to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Hawks trail by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, good at shooting while in rhythm. Bogdanovich, his shot selection is one of his strongest traits.
Outside, Simmons. Out to Harris. Passes it to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Simmons inside the line. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Young, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
They've got Shake Milton. Shot is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Howard. And it's Hill in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Hill. A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And the pass to Milton. Howard kicks to Hill. The dish now to Scott. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Williams passes to Gallinari. And here is Okongwu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Harris kicks to Simmons. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Dunn, he's checked in for Atlanta. Pass to Okongwu. To the middle. Here's Hunter. He nails it, and we're tied up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Curry passes it to Embiid. Over Dunn, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Wow, it's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid. It's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
And Embiid drops them both.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
Now here's Simmons. Defense is right there. Green. Gallinari with the rebound.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Down against Curry. Kicks it to Green. Here's Embiid, and Capella sends it back.
And you can't throw up weak stuff around Capella. He takes pride in sending shots back.
They get the rebound. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And some changes here for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Curry. And then for Atlanta, Collins checked in for Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Huerter. So they take the lead. Capella's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
And Young, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Snell's checked in. Stolen by Collins. From past the arc. They grabbed their own miss. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside Hill. He dishes it to Howard. Pass to Korkmaz. The kick out to Hill. Clock at 6. Howard in the post. Capella covering. And it's good for 2.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Young. He has 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got the lead, back up to 2 now for Atlanta.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
And that's it for the first.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They're in better shape now than they were at one point. That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got John Collins. Bogdanovic out there with Trae Young. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Simmons penetrating. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
And what a baller this guy is. The big fella, Embiid. I mean, he welcomes getting physical and overwhelms the defense with his size and muscle.
Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
Young against Curry. And Young, here we go. It's good. Young's got 14. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Simmons against Collins. Simmons dishes to Green. Fouled in the act of shooting. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Now the pass to Milton. There's the feed to Harris. Howard trying to free himself up. Harris's shot is good.
With broad shoulders and a solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
Williams against Hill. Williams passes to O'Connell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers trail by 3. Hill passes to Thibault. Second shot opportunity. Hill kicks to Korkmaz. Here's Milton. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Milton's got his first 2 points. Hawks have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the 3rd quarter. Williams double team. And stolen by Thibault. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Hill. The 9-footer's on the mark. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And Hill, very comfortable in the open floor. He can go.
Outside Williams. Back to Herter. Doubled by Howard. To the inside. Here's Williams. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Hill.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Williams dishes to Hunter. 1:03 left in the 3rd quarter. Howard with the steal. He's all alone for the finish. Thibault can't get it to go. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Okongwu's running. And that one's good. Hunter.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Hill looking it over. Back to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The drive by Hill. Offensive rebound. Thibault goes back up. Howard finds Thibault. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And that one hits back iron.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Gallinari passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Simmons is out there with Curry. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Green, and it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
It's never been more important for bigs to be able to stretch the floor, and Embiid has no problem doing so.
Pass to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Up and in on the layup.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
Simmons against Collins. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And stolen by Harris. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And Harris is so good at remaining active on both ends of the court, never making anything easy for the opposition, which in turn results in a lot of steals.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. And Embiid with the block. Throws it up high. Back to Harris. Dishes it to Embiid. But tried by Simmons. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Awesome at cutting inside. The quick feet of Simmons are hard to keep up with on the drive.
He hits both from the stripe. Young with the ball. To the paint. And it's Capella missing.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And good that time. Simmons got 6 here in this quarter.
Give him another. But Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to light it up.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. We've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Capella against Embiid. Here's Green.
Oh, you got to see more of this from Bogdanovich. It's important that he stays engaged and active on defense.
Young drives in. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Pass to Harris. To the middle. Embiid wide open. Open jump shot off the mark.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunny.
Kicks it out to Collins. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Puts it up from 12. Young inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Snell. Guarded by Embiid.
Well, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the three off target. The Hawks trail it. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. For Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
The drive by Simmons. Harris kicks to Embiid. They kick it out to Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Aggressive offensive mindset. The defense late to react. Green now going to the line.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Maxey. And a change for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Hill, he's checked in for Philadelphia. .59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Simmons. And here is Green. Embiid, the pass to Green. Now Harris. Outside for Simmons. Right at the free throw line. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Here's Young. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 1. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
Dunn, he's checked in for Young. And some changes here for the 76ers. Howard's checked in for Green. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Hill. Then for the Hawks, Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Dunn.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. And it's blocked by Simmons. Now Howard. From deep. Offline. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a fun night of basketball. the city of Atlanta. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the Payday.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, they've got Clint Capella. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the 1. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Kicks it out to Collins. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Buries the long-range jumper. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Here's Collins. Following the 3 by Milwaukee, Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Kicks to Capella. Clock at 4. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Giannis. Holiday attacking.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Jrue Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Holiday against Young. Dishes it to Capella. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's Bogdanovich. Second chance shot. 5 on the clock. And finally they hit one.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
DiVincenzo with it. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Capella kicks to Snell. Young with no one around. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The pass to Capella. Back to Young. Inside. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his second basket.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Pass to Middleton to the inside. Outside Holiday. Now here's Middleton. D right on him. Here's Lopez. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the basket by Trae Young. Holiday against Young. Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. Collins with some nice D. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Antetokounmpo against Collins. He kicks to Snell. from outside the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Snell is an effective floor spacer, a consistent threat to drop it in from outside.
Passes it to Holiday. Giannis inside, working on Collins.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young dishes to Collins, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Official. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live. And recently on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Nora in at the 3.
Good awareness from Hunter. Puts himself in a position to finish that play.
Milwaukee in the lead. And here is Teague. Inside, Tucker lays it up and banks it in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. The pass to Herter. The Hawks working the ball around to the paint. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. Nobody near Williams. They get it again, and it's Gallinari on the follow.
Following up on the miss, one thing about Gallinari, cannot question his work ethic.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Here's Tucker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Right spot, wrong time. When the defense collapses on you, kick it out.
Here's Connaughton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Gallinari. Lets it go with the 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hunter, the pass to Okongwu. Off on the layup. Bucks leading by 6. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Out to Gallinari. In the corner. Herter with it. Tries from 16. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Nora. Feeds to Tucker. Passes to Connaughton. To the wing on the left. Nora, the pass to Connaughton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And there's the pass to Tucker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Young is subbed in for Kevin Herter. And Young, here we go. Here's Capella. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Pass to Portis. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Teague, the pass to Tucker. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Tucker's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Milwaukee. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks making a change here. Snell's checked in. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That shot wide open.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. They're running. Here's Young. Finished off the break.
A beautiful pass to lead his teammate right to the hoop.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The kick out to Lopez. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At one stretch in the opening period. And that should...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, Jrue Holiday getting it done today.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
We see it night in and night out. When you move the ball, keep your teammates involved, good things happen at the offensive end.
John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the two-guard position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. The Hawks trail by 4 to the middle. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Bogdanovich dishes to Snell. Bogdanovich looking around. Off target with his 3. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks.
A big who can score from anywhere. Lopez is a tough guy to track defensively.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Down low, it's Solomon to Tecumbo. Here's DiVincenzo. Throws down the breakaway jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Bogdanovich against Antetokounmpo, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Jumps up, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Now Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. In the corner, Snell with it. 5 to shoot. Outside Collins. Over Lopez. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 10. Holiday the pass to Noro. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Over to the wing. Young outside. The dish to Capella. Back to Young. Over Holiday. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. From deep, Collins. Kept alive by Atlanta. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Snell. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. To end the drought. Good D by Lopez.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Giannis against Collins. Here's Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
You might ask, how is Trae Young blocking shots? The awareness and the activity level. That's how.
The feed now to Capella. Kicks it to Snell. Collins passes to Snell. Back to Collins. Young outside. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 6. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. The shot by Holiday, no good. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Collins. Passes it to Snell. Young against DiVincenzo.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Young for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying a... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard. Took him no time at all on that one. Herter's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hawks. Teague the pass to Connaughton. Here's Portis. Outside Teague. Here's Middleton. Off target at the rim.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Williams scanning the floor. Over Teague. The shot by Williams, no good. Bucks leading by 10. All going up court. Launches the 3. And again, the Bucks miss. So it's the Hawks now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. The pass to Herter. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Herter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Pass to Connaughton. Middleton outside. To the inside. Here's Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
They double him with Middleton. Pass to Williams. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Middleton, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the left side wing. Here's Herter. Offensive rebound. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Williams' shot is off.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Middleton outside. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams. Gallinari in the corner. It's deflected. Here's Okongwu. Williams outside. Williams missing again.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Teague dishes to Tucker. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. This time's checked in for Okongwu. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Done outside. He kicks to Hunter. Gallinari on the wing. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Milwaukee.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
They get it back. Giannis outside. On the wing, Giannis. Here's Middleton. Hunter grabs the miss. Gallinari against Giannis. Dunn left side. Passes it to Herter. To end the cold streak. Off the mark. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Keeps it alive. It's hauled in by Harris. Here's Philadelphia. Here's Simmons, and he'll shoot free throws here. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Embiid. About a minute played so far here in the first. Over Lopez. Embiid, no good.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
That one falls.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Now Simmons. Out to Harris. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Holiday looking for an opening. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Passes to Embiid. Now here's Curry, taken away by Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Embiid inside. Lopez covering. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught. Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Giannis is double. He feeds it to Tucker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Simmons finds Hill. Now here's Simmons, guarded closely, and the shot goes in. He has 6.
Now George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Here's Holiday. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Philadelphia also making some changes. Korkmaz, he's jacked in for Harris. Shake Milton comes in for Ben Simmons. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Maxey. Pass to Thibault. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Thibault. The shot missing. Great D that time from Giannis. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. It's tipped. Here's Korkmaz. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about...
I think the most important lesson that I got...
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Now here's Simmons. Not a lot of room. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Pass to Portis. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Teague finds Tucker. 6 to shoot. Teague, the pass to Nora. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Now here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From deep, Green. No good that time. Bucks leading by 11. Tucker, the pass to Nora. He dishes it to Teague. Here's Nora. The kick out to Teague. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Simmons got 10 points in the game.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
The pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Teague. To the paint. Here's Tucker. And foul on. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Stolen by Middleton. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And don't forget about Drew Holiday. He's got some ups, more than capable of getting up there to the rim.
Hill looking it over. On the wing, Milton. Thibault, the pass to Korkmaz. Count it.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Here's Milton, and again it's Philadelphia. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. No good with the layup. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Basket good.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And here's Tucker. Inside, and Lopez throws it down.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Outside Hill. Pass to Milton. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Hill against Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. From 7. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Pass to Korkmaz. With 2 seconds left. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. Near flawless execution from both the defense. And that does it for our...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Great body control from Holiday. Gets the shot off while getting hit in the process.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 13. Simmons with it. 10 points for him. Kicks to Curry. Back to Simmons. From down in the low post, it goes. Simmons got 12.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't cash in from close range.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Holiday, he's got 9. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good. He's got 11.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Embiid. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered closely, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Teague is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. To the middle, Embiid with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Here's the lob for Harris. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The numbers in their favor. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. And the basket is good. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Down low and stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
A hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve. Simmons tonight has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks it to T. Back to Forbes. There's the pass to Portis. Over Harris. Portis can't get it to go. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in. Simmons got 18 points in the game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here is Forbes, and the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Teague against Hill. Teague the pass to Nworl. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And they pick up 2.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Passes it to Thibault. Tipped away. Fast break, Milwaukee. And that one's good from Connaughton. And it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Hill kicks to Milton. It's back to Hill. Dishes to Howard. From deep. But he gets it back. Connaughton. Rebounded by Howard.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Shake Milton. Howard is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Curry, and it's Hill in at the point. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Middleton is doubled. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Thybulle. Stolen by Tucker. Inside. Nice move. And it's good on the layup.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Hill kicks to Curry. Pass to Thybulle. And here is Howard. Stolen by Tucker. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice body control there from Chris Middleton. Stays with that even after contact.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Danny Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for George Hill. Curry passes to Harris. Curry is inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Curry. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Now here's Middleton. Green with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Gotta admire the hard work by Simmons. A genius at drawing contact.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Curry passes to Embiid. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Simmons.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
And Simmons drops them both. And Milwaukee has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It's Giannis with the drive and the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
1:53 left in the fourth. Pass to Curry. Out to Harris. Simmons on the wing. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Harris, good.
Now you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
Outside Holiday. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The 76ers trail by 7. Over in the corner, Green, and stolen by DiVincenzo. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. An easy 2 points on the layup. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Outside, Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Clearly a foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Curry against Holiday. Now the pass to Connaughton, to the paint. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Some changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Green. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Giannis. Passes it to Connaughton. And a miss there on the triple. Curry is inside. Lopez is there. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Connaughton. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. So, David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.